Are you planning to study in Italy with the help of any consultancy or agent? Then this video will be very helpful for you. So friends, please keep these words in your mind while moving with help of any consultancy or agent, because here I am sharing this message with my experience. So friends, in the beginning days you will not understand the value of this message, but after reaching Italy you will understand the value of this message. So friends, please keep this point in your mind. In this, the first one is that mail ID and password. 90% of the agents or consultancy, they will not share the mail ID and password till you are giving all money to them. And also the consultancy people, they should think alternative way to collect the money from the students, because this is a very big drawback to the students. So consultancy people, if you are thinking good for the students, and if you are really thinking not for money, only to helping the students, then please share the mail ID and password and think alternate way to collect the money from the students. Okay, why I am saying is that, for example, if you know the mail ID and password, for example, if you know the mail ID and password of your university, I'm not saying to share all the university wherever they had applied. For example, the consultancy, they will apply for 4 to 5 university. I'm not saying to share all the mail ID and password, only the mail ID and password of your university where you have got the admission. So if you know the mail ID and password, then you will come to know everything. For example, what is going in your application, for example, how you applied and what are the documents needed, and how to apply for the scholarship, what is the deadlines, and everything they will share in the mail ID. Okay, and how to access the classes, and is there any update regarding the university, and everything they will share in the mail ID. Okay, even though the consultancy people will share, we will share everything, whatever the updates will come, we will share to you. Please don't believe them. Okay, they will share, but you will not come to know what is going on. For example, after coming Italy, okay, we have to apply for the scholarship again in the second year. So whatever scholarship you are applying for the first year from India, so that is only for the first year. So when you enter in the second year, you have to apply for the scholarship for the second time with your own. Okay, so if you don't know the process, like how to apply for the scholarship, then it will create a problem for you, because in my case it happens the same, because my consultancy people did all the things in the initial days first year, and I don't know anything like how to apply for the scholarship. So if you know the mail ID and password in the beginning only, then you will come to know each and everything. So that will create a very good impact for you, and it will by that you have some knowledge like what is going on your like university portal, and how to apply, and etc. So this is very important. And the second one is that in order to attend the classes, we have to submit the study plan. Study plan is very important. It is not like that of our country. For example, in our country, if you are going to any university, then simply if you got the admission, you will go to university and you will attend the classes, etc. But in Italy it is not like that. Here we have to submit the study plan. For example, in the university there will be number of course, so in that we have to select the course, which course you want in our first semester. So here we have to select the course, and after that we have to submit to the university. So they will come to know, okay, these students, he want to attend this course in the first semester, and in the second semester they will attend that course. So after that they will decide, and they will give you like a timetable and etc. So for submitting the study plan there will be deadline. Okay, because in my case my class was started in September last year, September 22nd. So I didn't pay the money to my consultants, because my visa didn't came, and they hold the money because I did late, and but they hold my mail ID and password, and they didn't inform me that I have to submit the study plan. So if you do not submit the study plan on time, because in order to submit the study plan there will be deadline, so if you not submit it before the time, it will expire. So after expire you will not be able to access the classes. So in that case I mail to the university, and after that they fined me €100, and after that I submit my study plan. Then after that I was able to access the online classes. So friends, this is very important. If you do not submit the study plan, then it will create a problem. I think the consultancy people, they should say all this, and they should provide all the information. They will simply see like, okay, this student got the visa and got the scholarship. That's the thing, that's the main point of the consultancy. And friends, the third one is that university and course selection. So whenever you will approach to the consultancy, and if you ask this question, which university is best and which course is best, then the consultancy people, they have lots of experience on this topic, and they will utilize their experience and they will motivate you, and indirectly they will do brainwash for you. For example, they will say this university is good and this course is good, etc., etc. I'm not saying that they are totally wrong. They will guide you according to your background, but listen, at the end that will be your future. So you have the right to decide your course, not the consultancy or some other people. They should not decide for your future, okay? Because you have to study, everything is available on internet. So do research, and in which university and in which course you want to go. So please decide your future. Do not let others to decide your future, okay? Because many consultancy, they have direct connection with the universities. For example, if some university, they have connection with the consultancy, if that consultancy providing more admission to that university, then that university will pay something to this consultancy. So the consultancy people maximum they will think for their benefit. 70 to 80% of the consultancy, they will think for their benefit, okay? So take the help of consultancy only for like procedures, like how to start, how to do your process, etc., etc. Not to deciding your future, not to deciding your career, not to deciding your course, and not to deciding your university, okay? So friends, please keep these points, because I'm repeating it again. Consultancy is only for helping. Consultancy is only for helping in the process, and if you have some doubts, not for your future, okay? I'm repeating it again. Everything is available on internet. So please do research and decide your career, okay? So friends, I think these are the things related to consultancy. And already on consultancy, how to choose the consultancy and how much they will charge, etc., etc., I had made a video. So please watch that video if you do not. Friends, these are the things which I want to share with you, and I think this is the last video regarding the consultancy and all. I have covered everything related to consultancy. So friends, see you in my next video. Bye bye.